Hello, what is up? What is happening? My name is Ghost Panda Storm, and the place to be as always, and I'm so glad you could join me for another video here on the YouTube channel. And today I just want to kind of show you the open world gameplay for snowboarding in Riders Republic, the Snowboard open world gameplay. And we're just going to be going through it and just going down this massive hill here you see with the Red Bull and everything. So it should be a lot of fun. And I just kind of should just show you what it looks like. So this is something that people have been curious about. It's the open world. It's a big part of Riders Republic. It's one of the really great things about it. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. You could even ride your bike too, just for the record, if you want to. Ride through all this snow with the bike. So you could do that as well if you want to. But if you, of course, want something that's a little bit more fitting for the situation, then for the terrain and everything, then you can go right here on the snowboard and go down here. So but this is part of it. So obviously we're on a track right now, so it's not like totally open world, but it's not a race either. So this is just something that's a little bit more, on track, no pun intended. It's something that's more linear and not just, oh yeah, it's just completely open world, but you can go anywhere you want. And as soon as we get through this track here, we will be able to snowboard wherever we please. So it's very much like Steep in a way. At least that's certainly been a comparison that's been going on. So but Riders Republic is really different though. So it's very different from Steep because there's more sports for one, and then the trick, the controls for the tricks and things like that's a little different too. So there's a lot of differences. That's where Steep is solely snowboarding. Riders Republic is, biking and snowboarding and wingsuit flying even, so it's different things. But yeah, the open world gameplay is really cool for any sport, especially for the snowboarding as well, because of the beautiful snowy landscapes and things like that. The mountains, of course. So it's a very chill environment too. So for an extreme sports game, it's really a chill environment too. You could easily just, chill out, relax, and to kind of just clear your mind, just doing this all day, as long as you don't crash. As long as you don't crash like I did, because I'm an idiot. But yeah, but just keep just snowboarding through the slopes, as the time of day changes, like it's doing now. It looks like it's getting a little darker, so it's really cool. It's a really beautiful chill environment. So yeah, this is a long track, isn't it? But it's really good though. So very chill, very relaxing, and it's something that is very recommended to do if you are playing Riders Republic. So I know a lot of people are getting into it. They're gonna start doing a lot of races, things like that. But as you see those guys, they're in the middle of a race, but it's really chill, really relaxing too, just to go ahead and just go and do some open world gameplay and just explore the world and everything else. 'Cause that's part of it. It's a big part of it too. They put emphasis on it. They say, hey, it's more than just a racing game or a trick-based game or whatever. It's like, go explore the world, because there's things you can find too. You can find little relics and landmarks and stuff like that. Because these are based on the real national parks. There's 6 national parks, all in the same area. So you'll see famous landmarks from those particular parks. So but snowboarding really is one of the better ways to do open world. Biking is really good too. I think biking is certainly a fan favorite, but for anybody that's played Steep or people that grew up with SSX Tricky, I think I'm stuck here. I'm trapped by the water. The currents are pulling me away. But if you grew up with like SSX and games like that, then this might bring it back to those days. I've seen some people on Twitter, and they say, yeah, it reminds them of SSX a little bit. Of course, SSX is much more arcadey. Of course, it's very, very, tricky. You can do a lot of like wild, over the top tricks, and the tracks are insane, and the rails are like the size of I don't know what, and they're like massive rails. So. And as you can see here too, you can go through this terrain too, go through the track here. As I think I mentioned earlier, you can do it, but it's gonna be tougher because obviously you got a snowboard and not a bike or something like that. So now you're back on the snow. Look at the view too. This is amazing. Look at that, beautiful. Really pretty. I kind of like this area too because it's just near the mountains. You got the foot of the mountain there and things like that. So and it's a versatile spot because ooh, but it's a versatile spot too, because like, you got some snow, you got some grass there, so even if you are, whether you're doing biking or snowboarding, like this area over here, even I know it's kind of an awkward angle, but if you doing snowboarding or biking, you could get through down here. So, but let's go back to the board here. But yeah, definitely highly recommend it too. So definitely highly recommend. Just like I said, making sure. I know, like I said, I know it's easy to just say, yeah, we just want to do races, we just want to do trick battles and stuff like that. But definitely make sure take the time to go and just explore things like that. So like it's for an extreme sports game. Like I said, it's a very chill, relaxing game. So, and I know that's a key word right now, but yeah, but it really is. So definitely recommend you just kind of making sure to go ahead and do that. So. Because it is, man. It's like, it's like, just clears your mind. Set your soul free. So, basically, but yeah, so that's all I basically wanted to show you guys. Just wanted to, show you how the open world works, things like that. And I will say the camera, the only issue I guess I would say is the camera. Like, the camera doesn't move. Like, see how the camera moves? You have more freedom with the camera when you're walking around. When you're on your board or your bike, you don't get that kind of freedom on your bike or your snowboard or your wingsuit. You don't get that kind of freedom. So, and that's in that part too, because the right stick, which usually moves the camera, is also used for doing tricks. So that's one thing to kind of keep in mind too, as well. So it might be a little annoying for some, but there might be a way we go and configure that too. Maybe where you can say, all right, well, maybe I can move the camera this way or that way, things like that. So it's very possible, but yeah. Now I don't know what happens if you, because see, there's two different controls for doing tricks. You could either press X or square if you're on PlayStation, or use the right stick like how I have, and I use the right stick for tricks. So if you use X and square, maybe for tricks, then maybe you can move the camera a little more, maybe. So I haven't really tried that, but yeah. But yep. But anyway, guys, that's basically what I want to show you. A pretty basic video here. Pretty straightforward, pretty basic. Just kind of showing you guys just how it looks, things like that. Doing a little open world snowboarding action. Like I said, you can go through the grass, which is interesting. So just know you're gonna go slow. But yeah, but very beautiful. Love it. The game itself is really great. So, and a lot of people have been praising it so far. It's getting a ton of praise right now. So, as it should. It's a really good game. So, the races are great. The mass races are a lot of fun and chaotic. The trick battles are fun. The tricks themselves are really good too. The world is really cool. So, yeah, this is a really good game overall. So, definitely will recommend it for sure if you are interested in playing it. So, and want to get a taste of what it looks like and stuff like that, then you see a little bit of it here with the open world gameplay. But yeah, but on that note, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Feel free to subscribe if you so wish. I'm gonna have more Riders Republic content coming up as the game comes out really soon, in really a couple days. So they're gonna have that new Zen mode out, so I'm gonna be trying to do some videos and stuff on Zen mode. So speaking of relaxing, right? So Zen mode, and that's gonna be great because I've seen Zen mode in you see Zen mode in a lot of mobile games, and I play a ton of mobile games as well. And so you see a lot of Zen modes in mobile games. So to have it like that in here, that should be a lot of fun. It's just locked right now in the trial phase. So once the full game comes out, it'll be available. So I'm gonna do quite a bit of like Zen mode kind of videos or streams. It'll be one to two. So feel free to subscribe for that content. If you want to, I also focus on other games as well, such as Dark Souls, Life is Strange. Those are the kind of two other main games I focus on as well on the channel. If you're interested in that content, if you like those games as well, so feel free to subscribe if you like those games, or if you're interested in more Riders Republic stuff, of course, things like that. I would really appreciate that. And thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it, and I will talk to you in the next video or stream. Also, one more thing real quick, I'm on Twitter too, at GhostPandaStorm, so feel free to follow me on Twitter at GhostPandaStorm. I'm on there a lot. So once again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace, adios, sayonara. Ghost Panda Storm out of here. Let's go. Let's snowboard out of here. Just don't crash, please. Okay, you just crashed.